this site, and I hope it will do best, especially in saving the resources when it comes to when the power is off, and then the solar can power everything.
Today here in Mbarara, we are commissioning the Regional Communication Infrastructure Project, a World Bank project with NITA Uganda under the Ministry of ICT, and we are commissioning this 5-year project that has been successfully completed. What does it mean to our people? It means that we have been connecting the country, and part of the scope of the RCIP, or this project that we are commissioning today, has been to provide connectivity to more than 52 districts around the country. It basically means now agencies, ministries, departments can be connected with internet and can be connected to their head offices for easy communication and services. This also means that we've had to work with IT officers regionally in different departments to train them and to be able to get them ready to use these digital services. We have also seen today what we are commissioning. We have seen many innovation hubs in education institutes like Mbarara University, for instance, that is using this NITA U fiber optic cable, which is now in about 52 districts. We believe that in the next 4 years, with the next project called the Uganda Digital Acceleration Program, or UDAP, we shall now be extending this connectivity to the whole country, not just 52 districts. So today we are commissioning this Ankole sub-region, and we are saying we have now connected a number of districts within this sub-region. They are now connected in hospitals, connected in the schools, police stations are connected, and there's impact on the citizen. Because now we are saying what we saw this morning at CPS of Mbarara, we now can see a database of criminals now that can be shared real time around the country because of connectivity. We are seeing CCTV footage that can be shared real time again with partnership with the Uganda police. We can therefore fight crime and have a safer Uganda using digital connectivity. But even the schools are benefiting a lot. The schools are benefiting a lot because now innovation hubs need more and more affordable internet. And NITA U is at the forefront of bringing to Uganda affordable connectivity to hospitals, even to schools, as many as you can imagine. So we are now extending this to the whole country, and our target finally is to get to every parish with internet connectivity, and that is our goal.
This project has been very useful in providing internet services, mainly to government agencies such as the police, the university hospital here in Mbarara, our university here in the Mbarara University of Science and Technology, and many other government agencies such as NIRA, URA, and others. Yeah, and the DCIC, that one mainly we found it when we went to Katuna border post. That one is the one concerned with immigration in and out of Uganda. They are also using the communication facilities which have been provided by NITA, which enable the government to have all communications around the country to offer uniform service. It doesn't matter whether you're in Kampala, whether you're at Katuna border, whether you are in Mbarara, whether you are right at the border with Uganda and Sudan, you are at the immigration post there at Vura between Uganda and Zaire, or Nimule between Uganda and South Sudan, you all receive the same services. And the importance of that is that government not only increases the amount of revenue, but the people of Uganda and even our visitors get a better service, and therefore that better service contributes, for example, to the satisfaction of the visitors. If a visitor is coming from a foreign country and they come and receive good service in Uganda, it's more likely that they will come back another time. So this infrastructure is very important to our country, for the development of our country. Although we are providing services mainly to government, but NITA has also been able to provide in a way some service also to private sector, mainly telecom companies, to enable them to extend their reach around the country. So we think that these programs are very important for the development of the country, our country, Uganda, and although at the moment we have gone up to 53 districts, but there are other projects which are coming up which will extend this network to virtually the whole of the country and to lower levels such as parishes and the sub-counties and so on all over the country. And as you can see from all this, if you combine the efforts that government is making in computerization and also the private sector, you can see that Uganda as a country is becoming more computerized. For example, many of us, we pay our bills. Me, I've taken a long time, I've never gone to National Water Office. I just receive my bill on phone and I pay it on phone. You buy airtime on your phone. You pay your electricity bill on your phone. I think all of you do that. That's the private sector. But if you look at it, it's a whole ecosystem, and government and private sector are all working together. For private sector, they do it to improve efficiency in their businesses so that they can increase on their profit making and so on. For government, it is done in order to improve efficiency of service delivery to the citizens of Uganda. I would like to thank very much our mother ministry, the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance, to which also UBC reports, for working very well in terms of supervising and monitoring the work that we are doing and working with NITA to ensure that this program is a success. I also I wish to thank the government of our President, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for working to see that this infrastructure comes into the country for the development of the country. In this case, the President was instrumental in having the financiers such as World Bank finance this project, the Regional Communications Infrastructure Program, which we are commissioning here. So we want to thank him very much for that work, and as they say in Luganda, tusima bwongerwa.
They have so far connected Mbarara district, Rwampara, Shema, Lyantonde, Ibanda, and the city itself. So I believe that what they are doing is a great work to the local government and other government departments. In fact, when I looked at what is done under police insecurity today, I was so amazed. And one thing that maybe didn't go well with me is people outside there do not know what NITA Uganda is doing. There is need for a lot of sensitization. There is need for people to know that NITA Uganda, in fact, is government itself. When you hear people saying government has not done anything, when you hear they have neglected the youth, I have looked at empowering youth technology. One of the guys who presented their presentation here, the innovations among the youth, it's only the youth that do not know what they are supposed to do. I would implore all leaders to ensure that there is sensitization among the youth to know what NITA Uganda is doing and how best they can tap on the connectivity of this government facility to do their innovations, to solve some of their unemployment challenges. Let's not go to internet, let's not go to social media to do what we cannot, gain from. Let's do what is economically viable, where we can earn a living as youth. But to add on that, police needs to sensitize people about what it is doing. Because I was looking at how it tracks criminals using the connectivity of the internet and the social media. How one can be tracked in Mbarara in this same region. And if he's a criminal, he's profiled as soon as he gets to the cells. Now, even if he runs to Karamoja, he will be again trapped there. Why can't police go on talk shows and radios and tell people maybe the criminals would know that even when he runs away from here, he will be caught up in another region? Maybe, maybe not. But I think if people came out to sensitize public about this, people would also reduce on doing things that are outside the law.
Yes, of course, this program is good because we are digitalizing everything here in Uganda, and this was very much promoted during the COVID pandemic when everybody was in the lockdown. That's when we realized that we can actually, there are some things we can do when we are not physically there. So the information technology development and internet use shall help the government to reduce on the public expenditure, because the government has been organizing meetings, some officials going to Kampala to enter this in the system to do this. But once it is now decentralized, it is now going to be it is cost effective, because the accounting officer or any other officer shall sit in his office, use the internet to make the transactions he would have made in Kampala, but now he can make them from his own office.
Backbone infrastructure no kwejumbura project ya RCIP hawe ibintu byona byeturane kora mu myaka 5 kureta internet hampaho mu rurembo rwa Mbarara na Ankole at large tugenzero mu rurembo rwa districts mukage zona zikwekorera nkahi ezitwetorira hampaha Ankole region. So ekikuru twantureba ngo omuntu omnya Uganda citizen omuntu wahansi buli omwe ayejumbura mu kintu kyokukozesa internet bintu byona byo bakora. Wano yenda kora nka passport ninga shi wano yenda kuza kuronda permit tokwetagisibwa kugenda Kampala nga byano basako bikoro mu nju yawe no basako sa internet obuherezo boteresera hampaha kureba ngo buli omwe yakora ki yatunge ntunguka buli omwe yareba cyakubasa gukora atagenzire nkahi Kampala kushisha obwire no kutera za line ezikumara obwire bona. Ekindi kyoteresere no kuyamba police omukwejumbura mu kintu kya internet kureba ngo abantu bona bakwiba nababakwata nemotoka zone zina accidents zikwekora ki twarugayeri zoba twareba babareba kandi wenda kubagambira bona abantu bo mu rurembo rwa Mbarara na hampa ntona mugire mube very serious murebe ngutumwa kore bahagaro abo kuba misho gona gabitorire nutukore ikintu cyona ntubareba ha internet na hasimu buri kintu cyona cyo gukora byona bir monitored. Uganda ni yentungu kan hot hikire habwaman gonaga NITA, one of the agencies, Ministry of ICT and National Guidance. Ntuongera kusima government ya Uganda ya tunjireji project signed by the President, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, wa tunjireji project from World Bank kureba ngutwari tobherezo bona wa internet kwijom Western Region turiyom districts 52 nsagomzamo kureba ngo Uganda yona up to parish model zona zitunge internet kureba ngo ikintu kikore ki kizomisho abantu bona batunge ntunguka abantu bakorom buringwa abantu bona batunge esente omkorom internet no kugira ngo abantu baguze ibintu byabo in within their space kureba ngo ikintu cyona kizomi eshahezi abantu bakiriyo mukugamba kiriyo omungambo mu collaborations kureba ngo esente zikore kiziza hansi abakuru bona ba ministers na president bona bariyo mu kintu kureba ngo ebeya za hansi eshahezo tugambira 1 Mbps ria $70 konka kankugambire omyaka eshate hwireho tukaturiyo mu $4,000 so rebaho turugire mu za 4,000 twazo mu 1,000 hatu twasankahi turiyo mu 70 konka abantu bona bacimanya bona turiyo nturra ntuwenda ngo esente zikore ki zishuma hantu ngubura umuntu wena basakora ki kwa affordinga ki eji internet nicyo turimo kureba ngo ikintu eki kizomisho again tukubasa kureba ngo twine na loans zo kushashura inkihanga so kureba especially ha loans zaki eza internet so tukubasa gamba nga internet nza kukora ki busha tariho business ekubasa kutashashirwa so hariho is running costs so ncho kureba ngo abantu bazagumizamu bagambe hamwe kureba ngo ikintu eki cyatunga mburingwa na affordability nayo ejo mu kintu cya internet webari